Virtue consists of action, and a vision without action is a daydream. That's why we need action and as well as vision. We need to accompany ourselves with gladness and virtue as we stand in our way of what we can do in the personal excellence that we have. That's why we bring you action every Thursday on this show. I'm Mandipa Chingoja, and this is my co-anchor.
Nyashishelo Mkulani, NSK.
Thank you, and it is NSK in the building. This is the Doren Makomo show, when we are kept with trends of success, as well as wisdom and wellness, aims, focus, goals, as well as enjoyment, as we get to be empowered and inspired. Nyasha, we are back again on the Zooming channel.
Yeah, we are back to zoom excellence closer to us. Mandipa, Pastor D said that we need to zoom excellence closer to us. We need to adapt to our environment. Environment is not an excuse for one to achieve excellence. And I don't want to go deeper into that, because all you have to do is go and see that edition. Yes. You will like it. You'll be more informed rather than me telling you what's in there. You need to go and see it yourself. Anyway, let's get into business. I know we are all curious about having Pastor D in our midst and her explaining to us more about Indeed Excellency. Pastor D, welcome today.
It's really exciting to be with you again in the studio, ladies. You make my day, as always.
Oh, that's wonderful, Pastor D.
And thank you so much, Mom, for hosting us as students and as listeners. We are coming back to the dimensions of Indeed Excellence. We last talked about commitment, attitude, and focus. I liked the topic on zooming.
Okay.
Zooming your excellence. So now going forward, we are now talking about self-evaluation. Can you expand more on that point?
Thank you, Mandipa. On self-evaluation, this is a process whereby one does an analysis of self,
Okay.
analyzing on the successes, analyzing on the failures,
Okay.
on how you have failed. What is it that has made me to fail? Then when you analyze, you will now pick from there and work on whether it's a project, you work on it. Whether it's school, you work on it, polishing on the failures. And when you've succeeded and accomplished your goals, that's a job well done.
Wonderful. We are getting into it. We start step by step, not getting faster. I like the pace already.
Yes.
Pastor D, there is someone out there. They have tried this and that, and they have failed and said, I give up. I cannot do this anymore. What can you say to that, or to such a person who said, I'm done with this. I'm not gonna do this?
What I can first say is that person, was he or she pursuing the right thing?
Okay.
Did the person had a blueprint of what he was pursuing? That's very important, to have a blueprint that will be guiding you. And you go back and on your checklist, you check what you've accomplished, you check on what you've failed. So the blueprint will guide you to do the correct thing. So you need that, so that in the next time you try to pursue your goals, you won't fail, you won't go out of way. It is there to guide you.
Okay. I like the fact that self-evaluation is also complementing self-analysis,
Yes.
self-awareness,
Yes.
and self-analysis.
Yeah.
And this doesn't mean that success is all about moving forward.
Oh, yes.
It's not a moving train which doesn't stop.
Yes.
But it's about turning back,
Yeah.
looking back on what you have failed,
Oh, yes.
and say, where have I fallen? What caused me to fail?
Yes.
And then you fix those points and you go on.
You don't have to throw away your blueprint where you have failed. You need it so that you evaluate, you analyze. I love the statement that she once said. You need to have a balance sheet of yourself. You sit down, you look at yourself, you balance the trials, the errors. Wow, thank you, Pastor J. This
welcome.
is so amazing. We are getting deeper. I hope you are ready, my deeper. You sit down. It's tight. Pastor D, continuing. We have distraction control as part of the dimensions of inbuilt excellence. Can you help us on that?
On distraction control, this is the ability to control your focus. Because along the way to pursuing your goals or to pursuing the inbuilt excellence, there's some hiccups, there's some hindrances, there's some challenges, and there are some discouragements, especially discouragements. They can hinder us from achieving excellence. You know, there are people who are very good at discouraging other people. So you must be able to control those discouragements, how to handle them, how to deal with the discouragements. And that is what we call distraction control. You don't have to be derailed by someone's comments.
Okay.
Yes.
You need those comments to move forward.
Yeah.
It's always coming back to the issue of having a third eye
Yeah.
to see for you. There are times you
Exactly.
cannot see for yourself, and you need another person to see for you. So it means distractions, they are there,
Yes.
but it's all about your ability to stay
To deal
focused
with
in that storm.
criticism.
Wow. You need to work
Yeah.
on yourself so that you remain focused in that storm.
Exactly. Because many people are not ready to take
Yes.
those criticisms. They are easily derailed.
Okay.
Yeah. So you must be able to adjust, to make some adjust, to give room to criticism.
Okay.
Because criticism is good. There is positive criticism also.
Yes.
So you must accept criticism so that you see those areas that you need to correct, that you need to polish up.
Okay.
But when you don't like criticism, it's very definite for you to derail.
Okay. Wow. I can say I am ready to give that 1% for criticism.
Yeah.
And to leave space for comments, for, that negative energy.
Yes.
And Pastor D, you mentioned something about belief and courage on the dimensions of inbuilt excellence. And the society that we live, we believe in something.
Oh, yes.
We say there are stereotypes, there are things that break us down. How do I deal with belief in relation to inbuilt excellence?
Dealing with belief is not all that hard.
Okay.
Because what you believe in, you would love to stay in your beliefs. You don't live for other people's beliefs,
Yes.
but for your beliefs. So other people, they take other beliefs, foreign beliefs, and apply them in their lives.
Yes.
And it is very definite that you will definitely fail.
Okay.
But to stick on your beliefs will give you a power. It's like fuel that will push you, that will propel you
Okay.
to achieve excellence.
I remember a great man once said, the medicine that works for you is the one you believe in.
Yes.
You had a headache. you are given a prescribed medicine. You believe in that medicine, and that's when you get healed.
Yes.
Wow, you need to believe in excellence
Oh, yes.
so that you achieve it. You mentioned belief and courage. Can you tell us on the courage part?
You know, when we talk of courage, that is the ability to stand in before the things that are intimidating.
Okay.
You have to do away with fear.
Yes.
I remember in the Word of God, when Moses was sending, when Joshua was supposed to lead the children of Israel to go to the promised land of Canaan. And before they would go, Moses said to send Joshua and Caleb and the other 10 spies to do a survey of the land they were going to dwell in. But the other 10, when they came back from spying. They said there are some giants in that land of which we don't think we'll be able to stand them. We are like grasshoppers before their eyes.
Yes.
But in the Word of God, Joshua was encouraged not to fear, but to be courageous.
Yes.
Why being courageous? Because there were some challenges, some hiccups along the journey to possess the promised land. So we need courage to achieve, because the road to excellence is not all that smooth.
Right.
There are some hiccups, so many of them. So you need to stand firm, challenging all the challenges that will come your way.
I love the part when you say that they had to go and make a survey of where they were supposed to go. So, from your statement, it means that I'm supposed to take a survey in my own area where I want to have excellence in.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to go and look at what is in that area. Even if it's intimidating, I'm supposed to soldier on, because all I need is excellence.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Mandipa, how are you like now with all this? How are you?
I feel empowered.
Oh, yes.
Inspired.
Thank you.
Those are the two words that I can say.
Yeah, we are here to be empowered and enhanced. Pastor D, moving forward, there are steps, I believe there are steps that one has to take, or that one has to undergo, so that he or she can achieve inbuilt excellence. Can you take us through?
There are quite a number of these steps that we need to take to achieve the inbuilt excellence. The other one is self-belief
Okay.
and desire, strong desire.
Yes.
You also need the blueprint,
Okay.
commitment, you need flexibility,
Yes.
you need to be a risk taker, you need to have some role models,
Okay.
you need to be self-motivated and never quit.
And never quit. Anyway, it was said at the last, I don't want to start with it, but it just caught my mind. I'll be hanging until I hear that part. Okay, you said there is strong desire for excellence. And I believe that everyone, everywhere you go, everyone has got a desire. But there is that demarcation between someone who has achieved that excellency and that one who didn't achieve excellency. But it doesn't mean they didn't have desire. What is the difference between those desires that these people are having?
Remember, I said strong desire.
Okay.
It's just mere desiring.
Okay.
We can all desire to become
Yes.
a certain someone. But there's that strong desire, being very passionate about something that you like in your life, about achieving something that you would want to be when you grow up. Maybe there are some levels, I believe, of this passion or this desire that we are talking about.
Yes.
I am giving class to desire.
All right.
You know, there's this infant stage of
Yes.
desire, and there's this middle age of desire, and there's this maturity stage of desire.
Yes.
This maturity stage now is whereby you find one person achieving excellence,
Okay.
that inbuilt excellence. Why? Because it all depends with the maturity of a person, or how and when the desire started.
Yes.
You know, I remember very well when we were at school, you know, our teachers used to say, can you write a composition about what you want to become when you grow up?
Yes.
Some would just say, because they heard someone saying, I want to be an air hostess,
Yeah.
I want to be a pilot. Then they would just follow it and say, I want to be a pilot, I want to be an air hostess. It's now different from the person who had a desire from the infant stage,
Yes.
growing up, desiring the same thing.
Okay.
And now, when you're fully grown, you're working towards your desire to achieve it.
Okay.
That's how it differs now.
Okay.
And I believe that desire now we associate it with inbuilt excellence, because it's something that is within somebody, and automatically you will work towards it. You will put much effort to achieve the goal.
Okay. Thank you so much for the clarity, because it's not all of us who knew the difference between mere desire
Okay.
and strong desire. So Pastor D, here's my question. Does strong desire come naturally in someone? Because we talked of inbuilt excellence as an inborn talent, inborn things. But this strong desire, is it naturally in a person, or there's something that needs to push me so that it comes out?
All I can say is it is an inborn thing.
Okay.
That's why it makes this strong impact
Alright.
in you.
Okay.
It's now different from someone who has seen someone prospering in life.
Yes.
Then this will become a driving factor
Okay.
for one person to become like that other person he has seen. So it's totally different
Alright.
from being an inborn thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Pastor D, you talked about desire starting from the infant level, right? I remember myself, I wanted to be an air hostess. That was my desire
Okay.
way back. But then I got discouraged by the family. Probably they didn't understand what is the occupation. There is someone who is in my shoes right now, who is now in an older age, probably 50, 45, and they've failed to nurture their desire. They were discouraged. What can you say to those people? Is it too late for them to pursue their desire?
Age is not a limit. First thing, we are not limited by our age or our situation, because a desire cannot be limited by a person, because it's an inborn thing. Remember, I said that.
Yes.
It's an inborn thing. So when a desire is deeply rooted in you, there is a time that it will manifest. It will blow itself out, and all people will see that this person has long desired to become this. So we are not limited by our age, because there wouldn't be some night schools. You can see some old grannies going to school.
Yes.
Why is she going to school at that age, that particular age? It's the desire that she is working towards achieving it. But remember, there are some limitations along the journey of life. Sometimes a person will be disadvantaged by finances, by our backgrounds. By now that you'll be able to stand on your own, to support yourself, to do things for yourself, you continue to pursue that desire. So that's why I'm saying desire has no limitation. Desire has no age to achieve it.
Desire has no limitation.
Yes.
So I say to the person out there, go and achieve what you want to achieve, no matter the age, no matter the environment.
Oh, yes.
Pastor Doren, you mentioned something about blueprint. You mentioned it earlier on the dimensions.
Okay.
So I think I didn't get to understand what is the blueprint in relation to.
When I'm talking about the blueprint, this is a plan. For example, when I buy my land, I want to build a house. I don't just go to the ground, start laying bricks and cementing them. Then I say, I'm building a house here. It's not like that. When you have a blueprint, this is a plan. You must first get a plan where you have the plan, the house that is in your picture, it is drawn on paper, and that is the blueprint now. And that plan is now transferred from paper to the ground. And when the plan is drawn on the ground, then we are now digging the foundation of the house. Then the builder will start from the foundation coming upwards. And this will guide you to have a beautiful house, to have a house that has a stronger foundation. So our foundation now of achieving excellence is to have a blueprint that will always guide you. A blueprint will not derail you. But when you want to achieve excellence without this blueprint, you are likely to derail. You will redirect your focus. So we need a blueprint. We need a plan that will always follow. We always go back to our blueprint. We check our blueprint. What is it that is on my checklist? I work with my checklist. What is it that I've achieved? What is it that I have not yet achieved? When am I looking forward to achieve it? That's the purpose of the blueprint in our lives.
Yes, the stand is yours. The land is in your name, but you don't just come and build it. You need a blueprint, a plan. What I've loved about this is it's a picture in your mind.
Yes.
You carry it in your mind.
Yes.
It's that person that you want to be. It's in your mind. But now you have to put it on paper.
Yeah.
So that whenever you go and achieve something, you come back and look at that person or that thing on the picture.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for this insight. We are zooming closer to achieving excellence.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Pastor D, there is this issue you said about risk taking. A lot of people, they are afraid to take risks. We are afraid to go after something that we need. But you said for one to achieve in-built excellence, you're supposed to be a risk taker.
Oh, yes.
Tell us more about this kind of a person, a risk taker.
Risk takers are always achievers. That's what I can say.
Yes.
When you're afraid of taking risks, then you will not get anywhere.
Okay.
It's like when you want to start a business and you don't have enough funds, you don't have anywhere to start from. There are some institutions that will allow you to borrow from them so that you would start your business. But at a certain percentage, that when you are retaining their money, there's an extra that you put on top.
Okay.
So many people are afraid of that percentage that they are charged. So when you're afraid of taking those risks, you will remain where you are. It will become very difficult for you to start a materializing business.
Yes.
So risk takers are achievers.
Okay. In association to risk taking, you mentioned something about flexibility. Let's say I want to focus on my vision, but I also have a professional job that I need to do. Maybe I need to get money from this, and I also want to focus on my vision. How do I deal with flexibility in such circumstances?
When you look at both,
Yes.
we need both of the two.
Okay.
Following my own vision and going to work. But a vision is supposed to be nurtured. Remember I said it earlier on.
Yes.
The more you put your time, you invest your time in somebody's work,
Okay.
you are killing your vision.
All right.
So you need to balance up.
Okay.
You need to do a check-up
Okay.
on that which you have more passion
Alright.
on. That's where you must invest more of your time, where you get more results. That will give you satisfaction.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Thank you for that, Pastor D. I'm supposed to be a risk taker for you to achieve excellence, for you to be a person of excellence. Be a risk taker. Don't be afraid, but be flexible.
Oh yes.
Wow.
You know, flexibility also helps us when economy is not all that favorable.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always adjust from one business to another. You'll be doing your checkups, your surveys. What is it that is hitting the market
Okay.
on that particular moment in time? So it will help you now to manage your business, to redirect your focus
Yes.
to something that will give you, that will sustain you, in fact.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the advantage of being flexible.
Okay. Talking about flexibility and also talking about business reminds me of the 13th of November. Ladies, do not miss out.
Yes.
Be flexible.
Yeah.
Zoom your excellency as you do your business.
Oh, yes.
We wouldn't like to round it out without her talking about quitting. Pastor D, you are never a quitter.
Okay. All I can say to all of you who are listening, who are watching this program, I'm saying never quit. No matter the risks, no matter the economy.
Yes.
That's not an excuse. No matter the business has gone down.
Yes.
You know, business is always like that. There's some ups and downs in business. So when you fall in business, it's not a guarantee for you to quit. You are supposed to carry on. The word of God says, when you fall, you must rise up and move forward. You don't remain on the ground. So there's no need for us to quit when we want to achieve excellence. Excellence is all about persistence. Keep persisting. Never quit.
A risk taker is never a quitter. Oh, wow. You know, it's always wonderful to be in the sphere of learning. And in our vernacular language, it always says, "Nambe tambe inoregwa ichanaka." The show was getting. It was now a blast. I don't have to explain it. Words can limit it, like put it in a package, but I'm speechless. This is quite a hard time to round up a topic in beauty excellence and do it October. We have been doing it in October. Thank you, Pastor D, for allowing us to be in your sphere of influence, to be part of your students, to learn about inbuilt excellence. We are so honored. Thank you, our mother.
You're welcome.
To our viewers, we have been zooming excellency, and I hope you have achieved and attained it. As we have said before, it's not about you having information, but it's about taking action, zooming it closer to you. So keep on liking and following and sharing on all our social media handles, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Keep zooming, keep zooming. A risk taker is never a quitter. I'm Nyasha.
I'm Mandeepa.
Signing out.